jackfruit. In Vietnamese, it's called mứt. This is yui. It looks moldy, but I promise it's not. I think in English, it's an ice cream banana. I saw it on TikTok, but it's really good, I swear. And I don't know what this is called in English. I'll Google it later and put it here. But in Vietnamese, it's called a yusu, which like fully translates to like nipple milk. But I'll show you why. And then I have a persimmon, a squishy one. It looks like a tomato. But I actually don't know what persimmons are called in Vietnamese. So I'll also put that here. But yeah, I don't really have a video today, so come eat fruit with me. I feel like these vlogging days have been just a little slow because I've been going to the hospital. But hopefully this is entertaining enough. Turns out a lot of people are allergic to jackfruit. Oh, I didn't know that. Probably shouldn't talk with food in my mouth, but but yeah, turns out a lot of people are allergic to jackfruit. I don't know why. Should I Google it? I'll Google it. Because it has a cross-reactive BP allergen beta V1. I guess. I love Vietnamese fruits. They're so much fresher. But it's like the more tropical ones. Basically, this is called a yusu, and you kind of squish it first, and then you pull out the stem. But when you pull out the stem, if it's ripe, well, I guess this one isn't that ripe, but if it's ripe, I don't know if you can see that. See, some of the juice comes out, so that's why it's called a yusu, which is nipple milk. But yeah, so you kind of roll it around. My grandpa said you can suck it like this, but I don't want to do that. So you take a knife, you cut it down the middle. I don't like an avocado. You kind of cut this like an avocado, and you can open it and eat it. So that's what the inside looks like. It's also kind of milky. I would describe this taste as like a little bit like a lychee, but less, how do I describe it? Less in your face. That's a really bad description. But yeah, it's a lot lighter. And this one isn't as sweet, but take your spoon. You kind of just like carve it out. Once you get towards the edges, it gets really bitter. And then this is the side without seeds, but there's also another side with seeds. But yeah, I feel like this does taste most like a lychee. It's really good. Apparently in America, these things cost a lot, but I wouldn't know because I feel like I've only ever eaten them when I'm like traveling. I guess that's what like tropical fruits, like that's normal. One thing I will say though, Vietnamese people do not eat grapes. From what my the friend that we were staying with before said, Vietnamese farms use too much pesticides on their grapes, so people are scared to eat grapes. But so if you ever come to Vietnam from America, bring grapes. That's what he brought for his family, and it was kind of funny. But here are the seeds of it. You can kind of eat around it, but I feel like that's too much to do on camera, so I'll probably do that later. I'll put it right here. But you also do the same with this side. You kind of carve it out with your spoon. Grapes are covered in pesticides, but like with these like closed kind of like fruits where you don't really eat like the outside of it, like a grape, is much better. But yeah, I will say in Vietnam there also aren't as many berries. Strawberries, grapes, blueberries, blackberries are not as good. And also, like, I live in California, so obviously oranges are very, very like local. So the oranges there are also better. But yeah, for tropical fruits that are typically more expensive in the US, go to Vietnam and eat them. So good. And if you carve it too much, it gets too bitter. So this is what the completed looks like. It's the stem that I took out earlier. But yeah, I'll eat another jackfruit and then we can move on to the other fruit. So the worry about pesticides in Vietnam is a little big, but for the most part, you can go around it by eating things that are typically more covered. Jackfruits have a cover on the outside, durian, bananas. Oh, I really want to eat mangosteen. But we don't have any yet because we don't know where to go to pick them. But I mean, it's so good. It looks like a garlic picture. I hope my eating has been satisfying and not gross, because sometimes when I see people eat, I think it's gross. But some mukbangers eat really satisfyingly. Like Suyang, she's a Korean mukbanger. I love watching her videos. Time for the banana. It looks moldy, but it's not. It's just really red. But I don't know why you peel banana. But yeah, like if you look at the inside, like it doesn't look moldy at all. Like it looks perfectly fine. Also, I feel weird eating it like this, so I will be breaking it and putting parts of it in my mouth because I feel like if I eat this, it's a little phallic. But yeah, apparently it's supposed to taste like ice cream. There's the inside. It just looks like a regular banana, but tiny. I will say, it does taste a little different than like a bigger banana. There's more depth to the flavor than just like potassium. I think this is the same banana that they use for like fried banana. That's also a Vietnamese dish. I'll put it right here. Pretty good. I need to wash my hands before the persimmon. Okay, last but not least, persimmon. Okay, I don't really want to eat the skin, so I'm gonna take that knife, the same knife. I'm just gonna score it and then peel it. So I just cut an X on it, if you can see it. Hopefully it's ripe enough to peel. I almost got the perfect peel. Okay. Oh, it's so sweet. I honestly like the harder persimmons more than the mushy ones, but that might be a hot take. Actually, I don't think that's a hot take. I think texture is such a big thing for me when I eat things. So if something's not crunchy, or I guess I just prefer crunchy things. Yeah, I'll probably eat the rest of this later. It's getting really tiring. I hope this is entertaining, because I have nothing else to film. Thanks for eating fruit with me.